We are going to charge Luigi Mangione as a terrorist. For just one person? Hey, everybody, they're making murderers terrorists now. Like that one guy that just ran over 14 people? Yeah, they said he's a terrorist now. Going forward, school shooters are terrorists too? I can get behind this.
Are you crazy? That shit is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. That shit got me so hot.
Shit on the ground. Get low, bus. Now that's the way that it goes. When we up in the spot, the shit be flooded with holes. Come on, see we make it hot, the chicks that come out they clothes. That's when they get it. Mommy already know I suppose. Turn it up, shorty wildin' and shorty open, she beastin' it out for the record.
Every time I post about universal healthcare, I eventually get a comment that's like, but what about the long wait times in Canada? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no. It's cool that your dad can't afford insulin because fucking Jeff over here doesn't like lines at CVS. No, that's good. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. It's good.
You didn't ask shit about how Mr. Krabs put Krabby Patties on a paint palette and beat its ass until it turned into a pizza. Where the fuck did the cheese come from? You heard about some beef? The secret ingredient to the Krabby Patty is crab, because Mr. Krabs is the only crab in the ocean. I don't give a fuck about Eugene. Flat's flounder is the only flounder in the bitch. The secret ingredient is not a secret, it's beef. You saw the Krusty Krabs training video, and then I be in arguments with my friends and other people talking about something, well, it can't be beef, that doesn't make sense. These hoes talk. You got a starfish that lives on the backside of a rock. You got a sponge that talk living in a pineapple. You worried about how some beef got to the bottom of the ocean? Eugene Krabs has a whale as a daughter. Shut the fuck up. And what this bitch just said, you worried about, well, it can't be beef. How the bun not soggy? It's fire in the water.
Fresh lettuce, fresh tomatoes, fresh onions, and they use sea cucumbers to make pickles.
And suddenly beef is the fuck. Get that. I'm about to pop. They are lifting weights with marshmallows, and that bitch is cooking them over a fire underwater. How you frying? Oil and water don't mix, and you worried about beef? Get the fuck. I'm not arguing with you over the secret ingredient. That is that's a cow. That is a heifer. Grass fed. Munch.
We in the club and we throw our hands, and I'm feeling myself. Now I'm in my bag. Now I'm in my.
All alone, I watch you watch her, like she's the only girl you've ever seen.
State of love, bonding, trust, real friendship.
I think that my definition of love is Troy and Abed from Community. Specifically, there's like one episode where Abed traces back and finds out that like the whole entire group was in like one mall for like one day several years before they met or something. And Troy, like, hit with this knowledge, is immediately like, I was out there and you weren't looking for me. And I'll be honest, I don't remember which episode it is, but I know that it's some episode that's not in season 1. So when Troy says that, it's with the full intention of like, you could have met me sooner, like, you could have changed me sooner. Not to say that season 1 Troy is, like, evil or something, but, like, he definitely changes quite a bit as the show goes on. But it's just kind of funny, because it's like he's suggesting nobody else in the group changed me as much as Abed changed me. Like, I think just meeting Abed, I would have gotten to this point anyways. It's just that, like, I got to this point and I had a bigger audience than expected. And I think that that's, like, a weird version of true love. That, like, it's not the circumstances in which we found each other. It's that no matter what, I think any version of you could change any version of me into a version that I'd like to be. Also, side note, Troy and Abed is like one of the only ships that I've ever experienced in media that I'm perfectly okay with them never getting together. Like, they could have rewritten that show and taken out every joke about them being together, and I would have been perfectly fine with it, because the love that they have, it goes past everything. I just need them on screen together, and like, that's enough. Which is also why I don't rewatch the seasons that Troy's not in, so don't ask me about them. Thank you!
Kim, are we white or black? We're whack.
open and flick the bean. I'm Joanne Prada, the pussy queen. Spread that pussy, spread that pussy. We're gonna spread that pussy, baby, spread the pussy. We're gonna spread that pussy, spread that pussy. We're gonna spread that.
I like delivering y'all packages and y'all be cool and y'all be leaving out snacks and everything. But can y'all please listen to my music? Bruh, hold on, just vibe, bruh, just vibe here.
I'm so glad you finally came to your senses. Open right up, I'm here to grant all your wishes. Gotta tell you, baby girl, I'm here to help you. Take away the pain. Wanna give you my all, give you my last name. I'll mess around. Oh, girl, this ain't forget. When you came in, I knew this.
You're lying about being Afro-Latino. You're lying about being Afro-Latino. And if I was, what the fuck you gonna do about it, bitch? You an Afro-Latino and you ain't got no black parents.
Girl, fuck them kids and fuck you too. Olive Garden made me happy. Arby's made me fucking sad. I don't got the meats. I'm not proud to be a high school grad. Bad experiences don't last long, but my scars do. I treat them like tattoos. It's the only thing I can do. In 1 year, we'll see what we can still handle. Let's go.
I know you wanna love, but I just wanna. Yeah. Girl, you know the deal. I gotta keep.
Apparently, according to American Christians, the only way that we're gonna know the end times is approaching is if something happens in the United States.
I am a white, transmasculine, femme, non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray demi-bisexual, survivor of acute and
And what the fuck do I care about an unreliable narrator when I'm an unreliable reader? I done forgot half the shit that happened in the first half of the book. I'm now in the middle. I'm sticking beside my girl. Oh, and things didn't really happen this way. If she said that it did, because I believe her.
So I'm currently on a solo trip in Switzerland because I didn't feel like spending Christmas in America, and I just wanted to remind you to book that trip. Life is too short and tomorrow is not promised. Even if you have to go alone, the world is so beautiful and you deserve to experience it. Book the trip. The money will come back. Amen. Yes, God.
I posted a video about a stranger in TJ Maxx picking me up and his friends filming it, and I was asking you guys to report the video if you saw it, and I just wanted to give some updates. This is unfortunately not the first time something like this has happened to me. 2 years ago, I was in a deli and a stranger came up behind me and didn't try to pick me up, but violated me in a very dehumanizing and disgusting way. And unfortunately, when I did go to the police, the district attorney in New York, and the head of the hate crimes division, they all said that since it wasn't a violent essay, they weren't going to pursue it. And I'm still 2 years later trying to seek justice in that case. And I will be also trying to seek justice in the TJ Maxx incident, because no little person should have a stranger approach them and pick them up without consent. It is harmful. It has paralyzed little people in the past because of injuries that can come from that. And although it's not a given that those people are going to face repercussions based on my past experiences, I will be keeping all of my efforts to seek justice on that offline for my personal privacy and safety. But I just wanted to give you guys some insight, and justice in these situations can look different. And in this case, at the bare minimum, I wanted to see that video. If it did get put online, not go wildly viral, because it would just encourage similar situations. And for my safety and the safety of other little people out there, I just wanted to make sure that we all agree that the videos like that are not okay and not funny. And if those go viral, it just encourages people to think that if they do that to a little person and film it, they can have their 5 minutes of fame. So again, if you guys see that video, please report it. I appreciate all of the love and support. I really do. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. I love you guys. Keep going.
Listen, America elected a white supremacist sexual assaulter felon as president. So why the fuck do you still believe in respectability politics? Wear that damn bonnet outside. That's really what this video is about. I don't give a fuck what them Gen X Negroes be talking about. Them Gen X Negroes hate to see me walk outside, because guess what? I gotta run some errands today, and I'm doing it in the damn bonnet. I'm gonna walk outside like this. And I'm coming back inside the car like this. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what a nigga talking about. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck do you still believe in respectability politics? Wear that damn bonnet. Wear it to Publix. Wear it to the food market. Wear it to the farmer's market. Wear it wherever the fuck you want to go. Wear it to Quick Trip. The fuck? This is a PSA to all y'all niggas. I don't give a fuck what them Gen X, Gen Z, Gen Y Negroes be talking about. What? Please. Please. We're gonna put that bonnet on every time. I'm telling you. Peace.
God damn, you look good. Okay. Green is my new favorite color. We about to defy gravity after this video. Trying to follow the yellow brick road to you. Oh my goodness.
It's not yellow brick yet.
It's gonna be.
Oh, is that supposed to be?
Trump gets sentenced today, and nobody cares. You want to know why we don't care? Because nothing's going to happen. You want to know why nothing's going to happen? Because we finally get it. We finally understand what y'all are trying to say. If you are a normal American, you must follow the rules. If you are an American in a seat of power, we'll reassess on a case-by-case basis. Let's also hop on the thing happening with the insurance companies right now in California. What's happening with them right now is a clear case that the rules straight up don't matter. Everyone knows you buy a house, you get insurance. But now a shit ton of these insurance companies who take their payments every month, every quarter, whatever, now these companies don't want to pay out, and now that the time has come for them to actually use the insurance, now they're deciding, oh shit, this is gonna fuck up profits. I don't want to have to pay out all these different people. Fuck you. So what's happening now is that while a bunch of Americans are suffering in California, they are now finding out in real time that the insurance policies that they've diligently paid for years were kind of pointless. And they're finding all this out all on the same day that the US president, who was impeached twice, got 34 felonies, won once, was extremely hated, so it seemed, and somehow got elected a second time despite all of that, is now going to be slapped on the wrist in a court of law, and that'll be it. And that'll be it. He'll be president in what, 10 days? And that'll be another lesson to the American public that, damn, some people actually don't need to follow the rules. So what is the new goal for all of us in life? To become so great that we can actually bend the rules ourselves? They do say this is the land of opportunity, and if you can become powerful enough, there are things you can do to skirt the rules. In the case of these insurance companies, I saw the funniest post yesterday. You tell someone to do something, they do it, and then you switch up the rules on them, and you all wonder why the US is in eat the rich mode now. Once again, Trump is getting sentenced today, and nothing is going to fucking happen. Happy New Year, another day from the land of democracy. Let's fucking go.
As an Epic fan, the beautiful edits to Would You Fall in Love With Me Again with a bunch of little couples are so cute. But one small request, let's be intentional with some of the couples we choose. Because why have I seen Eliza and Hamilton several times? Odysseus was loyal to Penelope for 20 years, 2 decades. Hamilton couldn't be loyal to Eliza for a summer, a singular summer. And not only did he cheat on his wife, he published knowledge about the affair to the public, making it the first scandal in American history. I mean, that man's affair was so public and so messy, it cost Eliza her son, her child. Odysseus would never. Odysseus would be horrified by the thought. In fact, if he met Hamilton, he would probably put an arrow between his eyeballs long before a bullet to the chest got him. Like I said, the edits are so cute, and the kind of fidelity and care that Odysseus and Penelope have for each other is so beautiful, and we want to look for that in other couples. And other examples would be like Eurydice and Orpheus. Even though it's a sad tale, they're like destined to fall in love over and over again. It's beautiful. There is not a timeline where a reincarnation of Penelope and Odysseus would pop up as Eliza and Alexander Hamilton. And I've seen it a couple of times. Like, guys, please That can't be our standard for love. It can't.
My straight friends are always asking me, why are you bi? Why would I not be bi? Males look good. Females look good. Both of y'all look good. Timmy want to tangle with both. Now what's up? What's going on? Like, I'm not understanding what y'all don't get by this. Males, fine shit. You look good. You pressure. Females, you bad. You look good. It's like, what's going on with that? Why don't y'all understand? If I look at a girl, you look good. If I look at a guy, you look good. As long as you look good in my eyes and you're a girl or a guy, I'm fucking with that little shit. That fine shit. Fuck. What's I don't get what's so hard to understand about it. Everybody I meet is never like, it's never been no pressure about it. Everybody's been like, oh, da-da-da-da. Some people say they didn't know. Some people say they knew. I don't really care because at the end of the day, you're still gonna be fine shit to me if you look good and you're a girl or a guy. So I don't know. How do y'all feel about it though? Because people always be, yeah, there's no such thing as being bi, da-da. Shit, tell Timmy. Timmy be wanting to tangle with both of y'all, so I don't know. You can't tell me what I'm not.
Which way to go? You can't live behind.
Every so often, Zendaya will pop out and remind us exactly why she stopped making music. As everyone and their mother have seen after the Golden Globes, Tom Holland and Zendaya are more than likely engaged and on their way to getting married. Which, first and foremost, congratulations. But this entire engagement and the talk around it has made me think about Zendaya's music career. While I, as a fan, will always want Zendaya to put her music career on replay and give us another hit, it's moments like these that remind me of why she stopped making music in the first place. Every so often, Zendaya will talk about how music required so much vulnerability from her that she thought it allowed people too much into her private life. And as she's gotten older, she's absolutely learned that as a celebrity, there's very few things you can protect, so why not keep the things most precious and most sacred to you closest to your chest? And she feels as though if she were to make music again, that will require a certain level of allowing people into her personal life, which she's just not willing to compromise anymore. And I do think Zendaya has made such great points about this, because when I do think about musicians, I think about how much of their music is just automatically tied to their personal lives, people dissecting their lyrics to see which celebrity they're talking about, and in fact, people have made whole ass brands off of talking about their personal life in their music. And yes, I'm talking about Taylor Swift, and there's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong. But I really have to admire both Zendaya and, at this point, Rihanna's commitment to keeping their private life just that, and instead finding different avenues for them to express themselves creatively in order to keep that creative bug going. I want y'all to let me know in the comments, do y'all think there's a way that musicians could also do this same thing?
We need to talk about how Ava from Abbott Elementary is an ultimate undercover nerd. She makes nerdy references all the time. Literally, both of her Halloween costumes were Storm and Blade. Storm and Blade. And they were great. And you know who's gonna bring it out of her? O'Shawn, because he's a nerd, but he's outward with his nerdiness. But she keeps it hidden, you know? But I just want them to, like, point it out. Point it out. Please, Quinta, please.
When I'm out of town, I be tripping, I be on one. Huh? Why you taking pictures?
I was cooking and I burned the bacon.
Excuse us. Me and my brother, we write zine short stories, mini comics. We got 4 different ones. We got your favorite foods, duking it out, an epic battle royale. We got an alien trying to save the world, but nobody understands. We got a legendary dark comedy about 2 writers. Never write, always procrastinate, and go on adventure with a Taco Pack kid. And lastly, we got a short story about a little girl in a scribble world. And that's what we do. Please buy our comics. Ask your parents. Come back. We're going to be here all day.
Catching an attitude when you haven't shaved in a couple of days will have you feeling like the sassiest squatch in the forest. The sassiest squatch in the forest!
She smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man.
There's not going to be a swimming pool, you stupid slut. There won't even be a house.
What the fuck do you mean a group chat with 70,000 people who call themselves men talking about how they drug their wives, daughters, cousins, neighbors, whatever, and then them? Are you fucking kidding? Release their names and their faces. Give me a Louisville Slugger in 6 fucking minutes and let you cross me on the street in front of me, my mom, anybody. I don't even care who it is. If it's your face that I see and you are confirmed on this list in that group chat, it's done. It's up. It's up and it's stuck. And it's gonna stay that way. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, you dirty, greasy rat. Fuck. Hope we do cross paths. Make my day. I promise you, it would make my whole decade. Every ounce of my being would be dedicated to making sure that you forever immortalize the sound of your own fucking femur popping like a goddamn soaked celery stalk. And I promise I would find such joy in ensuring that you know you hurt as much as you made the people you hurt. All right? Release that list and let me have some fun.
Oh boy, that girl is so pretty. I think I'm going to ask her out on a date. Hey, did you want to maybe grab a bite?
Fuck you.
Said the fuck you girl, stealing my balls and straight up throwing them like a quarterback.
Facebook leaked a third of Americans' data literally less than 10 years ago. Then that data got sold to like Russia and a bunch of right-wing analysts. This was through a personality quiz that linked to Facebook, by the way. They're gonna ban TikTok and Meta can literally be taken down by Candy Crush or a BuzzFeed quiz.
Sad story. To my 20-something dysfunction is solely to see tomorrow. The ones with these words of encouragement ring hollow. I know you fear the emptiness of effort made pointless. Your peers are on the gram, on the island eating oysters. And now you feel behind because you're living in your prime. And when you look at life, it's different than the one that you designed. Cause back in high school, you thought you have a crib already. A ring up on your finger with a couple kids already. And now the timeline bending, the high life trending. Legislation got you looking at a sci-fi ending. You been working endlessly, but never see the results. Pandemic robbed you when you feeling adult. I know the feeling, I promise. I know the ceiling feels closer than ever. Trust in your power, you ain't no stranger to pressure. You made it this far. Out the mud, how you got it, it's nothing new. Seas, feet on dirt and water, that's the only way they move. Let's talk about it.
I hope you find yourself. I hope you find yourself.
Yeah. I like Doechie's music because it's hard to memorize it. Like, I could be sitting there really actually trying. And I'm like, wait, she switched it up since the last time I listened. Try to get Nissan Altima down. You get it down, then she does a Tiny Desk concert and she speed it up. That's why people compare her to Kendrick Lamar, because it feels really hard to get a Kendrick Lamar song down too. And once you actually get a song down by him, you feel like you should start a music career. You feeling like you should just go out there and do some spoken word. Then you realize you got to come up with that stuff that they be doing. I appreciate them actually saying something, but making it hard for everybody to say.
See anybody coming good to you? You need a bag, gotta blow your mind. Woo! Come on to me and say, hey, y'all like that? Y'all like that? Jingle bell ball!
So y'all, I made a new friend. Her name is Sweet Red. Child, when I tell you this wine is so good. Oh my God. I feel grown as a bitch. Ooh, hold on. I can do this now.
I'll eat your coochie with your legs up. Down your back, up your crack. Then I blow all in your bra. I suck your ass where your drawers strong. Suck them titties and all. You make.
Because here's my thing. I'm so sorry. We are living in a world where we could put our vodka sauce over any shaped pasta.
Fraud niggas, y'all niggas, that's that shit I don't like. Yo shit, make believe, rapping about my own life. Woo, that's rare nigga. Woo, Ric Flair nigga. Woo, the power's in my hair nigga.
What did other people say? And no bitch in all of Oz, no nigga there is or was will ever breathe.